Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Good evening, guys. Friday here, HPR. Ooh, so we're here in Spain. We've got 4 rounds to go, and people are just going out now on their out laps. I think TJ Barnes is the first guy around. I'll follow him. So let's see what we can do. Set everything up ready. Yeah, we're ready to go. Sorry if I keep coughing, guys. Got bad for it. So we've got TJ Barnes in the Williams, and he is the first car on the track today. So we'll be following him on his outlet, seeing how he does. So here he goes then. TJ Barnes crosses line. Bit of dust kicked up there. Looks like we can have a dry quali. There's a lot of dust coming off his car for some reason. As he comes, breaks into turn 1. Should we ride on board? I think we should. Oh, he's already invalidated his lap and he's only done 2 corners. So who's the next guy on the lap? It's Coy's Amy. The guy that got his PSN misspelt. It should be Coy's Army, not Coy's Amy. Don't mistake him for a girl, guys. It used to be Ink Bulldog, I think. He just runs a bit wide there. Keeps on the track though. Hard on the brakes. Gets the power down. This is corner here where you can lose your back end, put the power down a bit much, you always run a bit wide, and he's invalidated his lap as well. Wow. So we jump to Legless then, see if Legless can keep his lap clean, or is it just the commentator's curse making everyone invalidate their laps? And here he goes, he breaks into that corner right after the DRS straight, up through that narrow corner. Oh, and he spun it. Is the commentator's curse going to keep happening tonight? Because that's 3 drivers I've switched to. 2 of them have been validated and the 3rd has spun it round. So I don't think people will be wanting me to put them on at the moment, but we'll go to Joey. See how he's doing. He brakes hard. It's a nice line for that. Let's see if he can keep it together for this sector. He does. Nice and tidy as well. Puts the power down. Drops down a few gears into the last chicane. So Swindoo goes on to pole for 117.9. Joey coming out the final corner. Comes to the line. It's a 118.7 for him. Chartman's also on the lap. He's out on the mediums. Jojo says his lap time on the medium. And Sir Deadman has now put it on pole with a 117.3 on the soft tyre. So Sir Deadman and Sir Swindoo, who have been asked by Jonathan if they are brothers. I don't think they are, but they just share the same PSN. But yeah, they've come into those reserves and they've gone straight to the top of the leaderboard. See what Chartman can do then as he comes through the last section here. As TJ Barnes puts himself up to 3rd. Sakabine goes 5th. Chartman's lap time on the medium tyre, a 1.2 seconds slower than the leaders there for Chartman. But he is the fastest of the medium tyre runners right now. Someone having a spin there. It's Legless again. Legless had another spin. And Brizzy Boy then turns up and shows his form. As he goes straight to pole with a 116.9. First guy to break the 116s here. As he just trundles around the track now on his in lap. So he hasn't set a time that's on a fly out. He got 2 spread. He's coming through sector 1 now. Crosses it just under the 22-second mark there. Keeping that Alpha Romeo nicely pointed there. Brizzy Boy gets out of the way nice and cleanly. The team spot then, puts the power down. Once his corner where he's got to feather your throttle a bit, put on the throttle a bit too early there, you will spin round. He's racing around now. We've got Nico Johansson also in the Ferrari at the moment. Team spread, just keeping it clean on there. Comes into the last section of the track now. Last two corners. Nice and clean. Get the curve on the exit. What time's going to do? It's looking quite good here. Just on the dot of a 1 minute 18. It's good enough to put him into 4th at the moment. Nice clean that there. Let's jump to Nico Johansson, who's currently on a flying lap. I think this is his first race for Hpr. I haven't seen him before. Let's see how he can do today. Comes through that last chicane there, a bit untidy through it, and he comes on that last corner now. It's not the quickest time, he's on the mediums, he's done a 1 minute 20.6, it's good enough for 10th right now. It's Jonathan Cox and Ice One out on outlaps as well. Let's see how that goes. We'll switch to one of them and start their lap, and that's Ice One, is the first one round. So we'll switch to Ice One then, see what he can do on his flying lap. To say hello to John and Jonathan Cox and Busy Boy as they've commented on my stream. And thanks John for telling me it's a dry race and dry quality. That's what I like to hear. But I do like a wet race every now and then. Adds to the entertainment, especially if Polska's racing, because then we get a lot of spins. But yeah, dry race then guys. So I'm thinking, if I can remember rightly, when I ran Spain, you can do a one stop here. So strategies will be key today. Some of these guys are going to be running in the 100% league as well. That's starting next season on Mondays. I'm looking forward to that one. Me and Brizzy Boy will be teammates. And we're hoping to dominate, should I say. So Ice One then gets his lap time round, and he's good enough for 4th for Ice One. It's a good lap there, nice, tidy, clean, solid lap time. See what Jonathan Cox has got going for him. He's invalidated his time. He's on the medium tyre, so he's going to go again by the looks of it. And he is indeed. ERS is turned to hot lap, so he's going for a fly out. We'll go to Cassidy though, as Cassidy's just a bit further ahead of him on the track. See what Cass can do here. Running a nice line there, hard on the brakes to Cass. Takes a nice amount of curb on the exit there as well, as he puts the power down. Oh, my throat is killing me. As Cass comes around that corner, ooh, nearly there, Cass on turn 9, nearly spinning it round. Dangerous corner at turn 9, uphill crest. You can't see where you're turning into really, and where you're going to be. You run a bit wide and get onto that curb, you can see yourself spinning, and there's been many a casualty on that corner. There's Cass there, trying to get this lap hooked up around the last 2 corners, a bit untidy there for the last chicane. But it's going to be a quick lap, and he comes across the line. It's good enough to put him into 4th for the time being for Cass in the Ferrari. He's currently 6/10 behind, and Jonathan Cox then has beaten Brizzy Boy, and he's done it on the medium tyre as well. Jonathan Cox with a 1:16.7 on the medium tyre, and has beaten Brizzy Boy's time here. So Brizzy Boy will be going back out, I reckon, to do another lap, as he does usually like to start on pole. And there we go, straight away. Brizzy Boy responds to Jonathan Cox's lap. And he goes straight back to pole, but only just though. It's only a 0.042 quicker than Jonathan Cox's time. And Jonathan did do his time on the mediums then. So, should Brizzy Boy be worried about Jonathan? Keep an eye on that battle in the race. They did have a good battle last week, I think. So Deadman is just putting his lap together. Can he improve? He's currently in third, only 1.5 tenths behind the leader. Let's see if he's improving on his lap time. He isn't, he's 4 tenths down, so he's not going to be improving unless he has an absolute inch perfect end to his lap. So Deadman comes around. I don't think he's going to. No, he's backed right out of it here and is going into the pit. Who else is on the lap? TJ Barnes was on the lap, but I think he's spun it in the first sector here. So his lap's over. So I don't think there is anyone on a flying lap right now. We're coming into the last 6 minutes of the session, so everyone will be getting ready now to go out and get their final times and runs in. No trains yet to set a time, but he's just coming out the pit now. And he's validated it anyway. So everyone's currently in the pits. We've got Ice One on the out lap, we've got Jerry on the out lap, and Legless on the out lap, and Hill Train. So the track is quite empty at the moment. And as I say that, a few other guys start coming out the pit lane then. So who's on the fast lap? Joey's just starting a fast lap, so we'll jump onto it with Joey. Widening a bit of the curb there. All over that curb in turn 3. Joey is pushing hard here. Just down on his own time. Oh, he's gone onto the grass. Just keeping it together there. That's not going to help his lap time. Jojo's got to get that power down now. He's got to try and make up. And I don't know, Jonathan. Stick or twist. Started on the medium tyre. You would be able to go longer. I can't remember what sort of strategies would run on these in Spain. I can't remember what they did on Wednesday. I think some people tried a one stop on Wednesday. But qualifying on the mediums, you will be able to go longer into the race and then hope maybe get onto a faster tyre at the end. And this is whether do you think you can hold them guys off really on the soft tyre. We'll see. In my opinion, there's no one in the top 10 that's qualified on the medium. You're the only guy and you are in second, so is it worth the risk of going back out for a soft one? Or would it be better to run a different strategy? Saying that if there's an early safety car, everyone will pit on them soft tyres. There's usually an early safety car in league racing, and you may see everyone jump into the pit and get off their tyres, which will put you at a disadvantage. You'd stay out and they would close the gap and lose that pit time that they would have lost. They would not lose it. So let's see then, as people are then getting out for their last runs. Got Sir Swinder coming through the last corners here. Is he improving? There's a lot of the curb there. Comes around that last corner now. What's Sir Swinder going to do? Can he improve? He does, and he goes ahead of Sir Deadman, his mate. So good call there. He's 1.5 tenths back off the leader, Brizzy Boy, and has literally only just out qualified his mate by 0.004. That's how close it is between them two. That's what Cass is doing. Cass is usually a really quick driver, and he's coming through that sector now. And he's a lot tidier this time for that sector there, Cass. He's hooking this lap up by the looks of it. So what's Cass going to do? He's coming up to the line now. And Cass goes up to third. The top 3 guys are split by 0.048 of a second here. and the top 5 are split by literally 2 tenths. This is a very close qualifying, which get me excited for the race, because that means these guys are going to be all over each other. So, will Jonathan go out? If he's going to go out for another lap, he's going to have to leave the pit lane very soon. And I'm looking at the radar. I think I see a Mercedes driving out the garage. Yeah, Jonathan then's going out for a lap on the softs. He's going to go for it. What's the dead man doing? Can he get back ahead of his mate? No, he couldn't. Where's Chartman? Is Chartman going for a lap? Chartman's on the soft tyre now. And he comes up to turn 9. I hate this corner, especially when you're in cockpit view. It scares the life out of me sometimes. Is Chartman improving on his time? He's 4 tenths off his Chartman, so 4 tenths would put him around 9th place. If you can just keep it going. Oh, running a bit wide there. Gets back on the power though, recovers it nicely. Wouldn't have lost too much time there, you'd think. Driving the white Red Bull today. Nicely for that last chicane there, John. Comes around the last corner. Can he improve from 13th? He sure does, and he goes up to 9th for Chartman. Everyone is on their last laps here. Breezy Boy's backed out of his lap. Cass is backed out. So Swindle's giving up in qualifying. It's a dead man going for another lap here. Yeah, so dead man's about to come across the line. Let's see. And so dead man takes pole, provisional pole. He's took it off Breezy Boy. He's a 10th and a half quicker than Breezy Boy. So dead man's come and snatched that away from him. Another guy to watch now is Jonathan Cox. He's out on the soft tyre. He set his 3rd place position time on the mediums. Let's see if he can improve. This is going to be a very tight end to the qualifying here. I don't think Breezy Boy's going to get another time chance for a lap. He isn't. So for the first time in a few weeks, Breezy Boy won't be on pole. And Jonathan is improving. Jonathan is improving. He's the guy to watch right now. He's into the last sector. He's 4 tenths up. That would be good enough for pole. He comes round now into the last chicane. He's got to get this absolutely perfect, and he does. It's onto the power now, out the last corner. Let's see what he can do. Can Jonathan snatch pole at the death? And he sure does, and he does it by a good margin as well. Nearly breaking the 115s. And Jonathan Cox then a 116.1. 4 tenths quicker than anyone else here. And I think that is it for qualifying, because everyone is coming into the pit. So Jonathan then has stolen pole. I thought Sir Deadman had stolen it, but Jonathan Cox has gone out on that soft tyre and absolutely nailed his lap. So Jonathan Cox then will be on pole, guys. So Deadman in the Red Bull will be just behind him. Rizzy Boy will be in 3rd, Cass will be in 4th, so Swindler will be in 5th, TJ Barnes will be in 6th, Ice One will be in 7th, Aidad in 8th, Chartman in 9th, Hill Train in 10th, Team Spread in 11th, Joey in 12th, not having a good qualifying session there, but he did set his time on the mediums, Legless in 13th, Sakaby in 14th, Koi's Army in 15th, and Nico Johansson will be starting at the back in the Ferrari in 16th place. So I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink and see you in the race in about 20 seconds time, guys. So then guys, we're about to get underway here. Looking forward to this race, especially after we've had the top 6 qualifying extremely close to each other. And here we go. Let's see who can get the best line. And oh, so Deadman there got the better start. And it's just chaos here as everyone's waving about. The Hpr Busy Boys just nudged in behind. But Jonathan's defended his lead and his pole position. Busy Boy's made up a position. He's gone up to 2nd place there, Busy Boy. He wasn't too happy with his qualifying. But Busy Boy's got himself up there as we look at the position change. Cassidy's got himself up to 3rd. So Deadman then has lost 2 places on the opening lap already. He's on the back of Cassia. TJ Barnes gone up a place. Alad's made up 2. Chartman's made up 2 as well. So Swindler's had the 2 third guys haven't had the best start here. Looking at a 2 stopper here as well. Soft, medium, medium would be the best one here. Oh, Cassie's out. Cassie's out on lap 1. On turn 7 or 8, I think Cass's just lost it. I think he's lit the tyres up and it is spinning round. So Cass is out here on the first lap. He was running 3rd. He's going to be absolutely upset with that one. So Deadman's in 2nd. Was there some sort of incident there? Because Busy Boy's lost the position as well. They're in the virtual safety car right now. TJ Barnes, Busy Boy's right up the back end of Sir Deadman here. He's waiting for that virtual safety car to end so he can absolutely nail the restart and try and get past that Red Bull, gain back his 2nd. We've got a car in the pit and that's Ice Swamp. So we've got Ayla, Chartman and Legless and Nico Johansson, Sakavik and Koi's Army here. They've all made up some good positions on this lap 1. So they can keep it together for the rest of the race and get back and keep gaining these positions. Busy Boy then on the virtual safety car restart has jumped Sir Deadman and so did TJ Barnes. So Deadman they're not having the best restart whatsoever. They've dropped down to 4th in the Red Bull. Jonathan though, he's absolutely flying. He's got a 2.5 second gap over Busy Boy in the Haas. Can Busy Boy get back at him? As we are seeing the 2 Red Bulls now looking like they're going to have a battle. Oh, we've got a battle going on as well behind for 7th between Legless, Hill Train and Swindler. So, this is looking like it's going to be an exciting race here. We've got some really good looking battles lining up here. Literally half the field on mediums, half the field on softs right now. It's Jonathan's at the fastest lap. But Busy Boy responds on the same lap and beats his fastest lap, and he is slightly gaining on Jonathan here. He's not going to let Jonathan get away with this one. So Jonathan's winning. Busy Boy's in 2nd, TJ Barnes in 3rd. So Deadman's in 4th, Chartman's in 5th, Alad's in 6th, Legless in 7th, Helltrain 8th, Nico Johansson 9th, Boys Army in 10th, Joey's down in 11th, not having the best races right now. Sakabean's in 12th, Iceone's in 13th, so Swindler and Toon Sprout have both pitted. They're dropping down to back. What tyres have they gone on to? They've gone to the mediums there. So, let's see. Busy Boy is gaining on Jonathan Cox right now. So far this lap he's taken about 4 tenths out of him. And if you can keep taking that amount of time off him each lap, he should be with him within the next 4 or 5 laps here. TJ Barnes is just about holding on to 3rd right now. He's got Sir Deadman all over his rear wing. He'll be trying to keep them behind as long as possible. Let's see, I think DRS is going to be enabled. Jonathan Cox gets the fastest lap, and once again Busy Boy beats it. And the gap's down to 2 seconds for the lead as we're watching TJ Barnes and Sir Deadman fighting it out here for 3rd place. Sir Deadman's going to have the inside line. Barnes going to go around the outside, and he retakes 3rd place there. And we have a safety car. We have a safety car. A-Lad is out. A-Lad is out. And there's a lot of wreckage out that final turn. Aylad has lit his rear tyres up there by the looks of it and has put himself in the barrier. So that's two of the big hitters out of this race here. Aylad and Cass are out early here. They are some of the quicker guys in this league, and they're both out already, and we're only on lap 4 here. So it'll be good news for Breezy Boy here, because that 2-second gap behind Jonathan Cox is now about to disappear, and he will be right on his tail on the restart. The question is, on lap 4, these guys are just coming around sector 3 now, so will any of these guys take the gamble and go in the pits here? Have an early pit stop, but it means you have to stretch your medium tyres a bit longer into this race. About 15 laps on both runs if you can. And Jonathan's in the pit. Brizzy Boy has decided to pit. TJ Barnes in the pit. So Deadman's in the pit. Chartman's in the pit, but he's going to be double stacked with his teammate in front. Oh no. That's not going to be good news. Chartman's going to have to wait here for his teammate to get serviced. And off he goes. So that's going to cost him a few seconds here. Oh no, so Chartman there was double stacked with his teammate. And because of that, that's going to put him behind Sakabine. Can he get out ahead of Ice One here? Chapman and Ice One had a really good battle in France last week in the Sunday League. So Chapman will be ahead of him right now, because it took a lot of effort to get past him last week, and Chapman probably does not want that battle again. So Chapman joins in 10th. So Deadman's in 8th, TJ Barnes 7th. Breezy Boy come back out in 6th here. But Jonathan managed to get out of that pit lane in 3rd place. And that has put Corey's Army and Joey in between the two guys that were racing for the lead here. But it has brought Joey back into contention in this race. He's put him nicely back up into 5th place. We're now just waiting for everyone to catch the safety car. I would have thought they would have caught the safety car in the last lap, unless the leader has driven past the safety car here. Has Legless driven past the safety car? If Legless can hear me, you need to slow down for the safety car so it kicks into action. Don't go racing past it or get the safety car glitch rate. It just won't take control. And there we go, he's done it. Nice one, Legless. Yeah, there is a safety car glitch at the moment. If the leader overtakes the safety car will literally come to a stop and wait for the next lap. And I was doing a league race the other night, and we did 9 laps before the safety car took control, which was quite annoying. Yeah, Legless will be leading us on this safety car restart. So let's see what tyres people have gone for. Everyone is on the medium tyre right now. Literally everyone. We've got a few guys though that are on 5-lap old mediums, just ahead of the guys on the new ones. So there shouldn't be too much of a time difference between these guys right now. The lap time shouldn't be that affected. Maybe in about 5 to 6 laps time, that's when you'll start to see the difference in wear between these guys. But at the moment they should all be quite equal pace right now. Oh. A bit light-headed there. I need to take a breath. A bit out of breath at the moment. We've got another lap of safety car here, and I'm just going to take this time to quickly have a drink. So we're back on the way here as Legless is holding the field up a little bit. And Legless is gone. And Jonathan's not waiting about here. Jonathan's right in the slipstream of the Ferrari. The Ferrari's going really defensive. Jonathan's going to have to try and go around the outside if he wants to get the move on. And he is. Jonathan's right around the outside. And he's got past that Ferrari. So Jonathan's not hanging about. Oh, he's Brizzy Boy. Brizzy Boy's making up the position straight away as well. Brizzy Boy's now got Nico Johansson in front of him. Jonathan's got past Legless and TJ Barnes right now. And they'll be back on the way. Charts all quite bunched up right now. So Legless leading here, Jonathan's in second. TJ Barnes now is going under a lot of pressure from Brizzy Boy. Brizzy Boy's going to go for the move here, he's going to have the inside line. Or is he? He's had to go back into the slipstream there as it weren't working. And as we say that, Jonathan's going for the lead. And Jonathan gets the lead here from Legless. And he couldn't keep him behind for long. The Brizzy Boy now is up to third here. These two guys are not hanging about here. These two are having a right battle here at the moment. They're watching Hamilton and Verstappen right now. So Brizzy Boy then next on his hit list will be Legolas. Can he get past him? TJ Barnes will slip down to fourth. Joey's in fifth. Nico's in sixth. Chartman is in seventh. He is making some time up right now. After being double stacked in the pit lane, we've got an Alpine going slow there. Just watch that, guys. And Chartman there, all over the back of the Ferrari. Can't get the line. He's going to go for it. Oh no, he does a little peek. We call that the Mopar peek. Chartman don't know what I'm going on about that. We have a little peek, and that little peek can sometimes throw the driver in front, making a mistake. So Swindler's in 8th, Iceone's going south up to 9th, Hilltrain's in 10th, Coy's Army's down to 11th, he was in 3rd on the safety car restart. Oh, and he spun it. And that was a fantastic donut there, I'd give you that, Coy's Army. That was a fantastic donut to get yourself placed in the right way there. And Chartman's pitting. Why is Chartman pitting? Has he got wing damage? Oh, Chartman's got no front wing. What's happened there? So Chartman's lost his front wing. He won't lose as much time here because it's virtual safety car. Who else is in the pit? His Army also lost the front wing and he's in the pit. So we're in the virtual safety car though, and Jonathan's in the lead. Brizzy's got himself back into second then. He'll be looking to chase him down. Just scroll through that. So Jonathan then will be leading us again on this virtual safety car. So Chartman's put on the hard tyre, and I think that is the symbol that he will be going to the end, unless we have a late safety car. Also, since this new update, when you're spectating, when a car goes around the corner, it looks like they're starting to drive on 3 wheels and 1 tyre lifts off the ground. Oh no, Jonathan Cox has got a drive-through. Oh my god, one of the leaders, one of the quickest guys right now, has got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Oh, he's going to be absolutely gutted, and I think Sir Swindu and Sir Deadman also picked up that penalty. Oh no, they didn't. They only got 3 seconds for track limits. Jonathan Cox has picked up a drive-through, and that's going to drop him right down the order. Oh. He's going to be absolutely gutted. He's going to be begging for a safety car now, you'd say. Unlucky Jonathan. That's got to have been fractional, literally fractional. This boy is slipping down here. I don't know if he's got a problem. TJ Barnes has found a way back past him here. So when will Jonathan serve his penalty? TJ then currently he will inherit the lead here, as Busy Boy has managed to sit behind him again. Well, Busy Boy's going to have the DRS now on this home straight. And I think Jonathan's coming to the pit to serve his drive through them. He's going to get it out the way as quickly as possible. As we come now, and Busy Boy then takes the lead of the race. But TJ Barnes ain't giving up on this right now. TJ Barnes is going to have the inside line on Busy, but he's backed out of it there. Thought it'd be safer. It's better to finish than not to finish at all. Legless is in third. Joey is in fourth. So Suna's going to be in fifth. Johansson's going to be in sixth. Hilltrain seventh. Ice One eighth. Jonathan then's come back out of the pit from his drive-through in ninth right now. Team Spuds in 10th, so Deadman's in 11th. Chapman's down in 13th here. A recovery drive for John. He'll be begging for a safety car to get back up to this main group. The Pretty Boys lead him. Legless now is putting on a charge against TJ in second. And we're quite split up here as Hilltrain's going to be coming on that far with Nico Johansson. And Jonathan is racing with a bit of venom there. He's already gaining on the cars in front. Sprizzy Boy's leading. Is Legless going to be close enough to try and move on TJ? We'll see now. So Legless got another virtual safety car here. So you've done that one. It's not going to be that one. So we've got another virtual safety car here, and I've got a feeling Jonathan's going to make sure he's under the Delta this time. He doesn't want another drive through. He's got 20 laps here to try and save some points, which I think he's got more than any chance to do. So that's safety car's gone now. No one's picked up a penalty. Legless then just lost a bit of time to TJ on that restart. Joey's quite happily running in fourth right now. So Swindler gets a DRS on him, but he's going to be too far back to launch move, I think. So anyone else? Ice One and Nico Johansson there racing down the start finish straight. Nico Johansson's going to have the inside line, but Ice One gets past him there. Good move there from Ice One, getting ahead of Nico Johansson. And already Jonathan is on the back of these guys right now. And he's going to go for the move. He's got that Ferrari in front of him. I'll stick with this barrel. Jonathan's not hanging about here. And he's going to go around the outside. Then side by side here, coming up to turn 7, 8 and 9. They have been side by side for half the track. But Jonathan gets past the Ferrari here. And up to 8th place right now. Let's just see how far behind Busy Boy he would be. So he's only 12 seconds behind out from Busy Boy. So that drive through, he's already making time back up on Busy. But Busy will be quite chuffed, he's got a 12-second gap over him. TJ then is starting to drop from Brizzy now. He's 2.5 seconds back. Legless is also dropping. He's just about keeping in touch with TJ Barnes in third. Joey's in fourth. But he's getting caught by that McLaren behind him. So Swindle is putting the fight back in. He had not the best of starts. And he's currently in fifth, but he is catching Joe Joey right now. Hill Train's in sixth. Ice One is in seventh, but he's going to have Jonathan Cox all over the back of him right now. And Jonathan. Oh, very close, very close. Keep it. Oh, that Mercedes got very squirrely through there. But Ice One's managing to keep him behind it. As we're watching Jonathan here charging back through the field after that penalty he got. Let's see if we can get the move done here. He's going to have the DRS now. Ice One's just too far back from Hill Train to have it as a defensive mechanism. Where's Jonathan? Where is Jonathan? Just not close enough yet. Oh, isn't he? Jonathan's going for it. And Jonathan sticks it around the outside. And now we have another safety car, guys. Another safety car. Sir Swindoo is out. Sir Swindoo is out. So this is going to be music to the ears of Sir Deadman and Chartman. They're going to be able to get back up to the field. Who's pitting? Is anyone going to pit here? And I'm pretty sure everyone is in the pit. Brizzy Boy's in the pit. TJ Barnes in the pit. Legless is in the pit. Joey's in the pit. Jonathan's in the pit. Ice One's in the pit. Nico's in the pit. Toonspad's in the pit. So Deadman, is he going to pit? He does. So if I was John, I'll just hold back a few seconds. John, if you can hear me. That's it, John. So John there realising he doesn't want to make that same mistake again. He's getting held up in the pit lane. Won't really affect him this time. There you go, you can just see his teammate now driving out the pit. And his garage resets. And Jonathan's Chapman's able to drive straight in right there. Gets his car serviced onto the mediums then for John. He should be able to get to the end on them. So let's see what tyres everyone's put on here. So Hill Train's gone to mediums, Brizzy Boy's gone to mediums, TJ Barnes gone to mediums. So the top three gone to mediums. Chartman's gone to mediums. But everyone else has gone for their hard tyre right now. So everyone else onto the hard. So they not think it will make it to the end. 16 laps. But obviously they don't. I don't think it will make it to the end. But you have safety car for 2 laps, so it would roughly be about 14-15 laps. So Hill Train will lead us on the restart. Brizzy Boy will be in second. TJ Barnes will be in third. Legless fourth. JJ fifth. Jonathan Coxon will be quite happy that he's managed to close back up to the main field. And he'll be in sixth. Ice One's in seventh. Nico Johansson in eighth. Toonspad's in ninth. So Deadman's in 10th in the last point scoring position. He's going to have Chartman behind him, who has just got to the back of the field. And we are now just waiting for Sakabine to join the back of the field. So that won't Chartman to join the back of the field. Chartman will win the last corner now. And he will be joining the back of the field. And Sakabine's about a third of the track to make up to get to the back of these guys.
underway here, and everyone's getting close. Yeah, looking at this front, Grizzly Boy's got back ahead of TJ. Legless got back ahead of Hill Train. Jonathan's got past Ice One and JJ and got himself up to 5th here. Yellow flag in sector 1. It's Deadman and Nico Johansson have had a queen together, I think, and they've both won it. As Jonathan Cox is on a flyer here on the restart. He's got himself up to 4th already. He's now got Legless in front of him. Chartman's had a good start as well. He's up to 8th from 11th. Team spot's in 9th. Zuckerbean's in 10th. Nico Johansson 3rd. Deadman got spun round. Oh, we got penalties for. We've got a 5-second penalty for Brizzy and TJ Barnes. So that's going to be a safety car coming together there between them two. And if they want them removed, they're going to have to send some footage in at the end of the race, guys, if you want that 5 seconds removed. This boy knows the routine. After he got hit in the last race, I think it was, by someone. It was not to do with him, it was nothing that was his fault, and he had his 5 seconds removed. Can't remember what track that was on. So Jonathan then is into 3rd. He's got Jonathan's into 3rd, yeah. He's got TJ Barnes in the Williams ahead of him. So he's not hanging about with Jonathan. That's a big penalty. So Deadman's been given a 10-second penalty there. That's a major corner cut. Team Spread has left the session. Where's Team Spread? Team Spread's left the session. I'm just going to send him an invite, guys, so he can get back in. Where's Team Spread? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Invite. So, Jonathan then's going to have to get past TJ Barnes quite quickly here because he's losing time already to the leader. So can Jonathan get past him here? Will DRS be enabled here? And so Deadman is retired. Yeah, and Jonathan is going to go for TJ Barnes into turn 1. Just had to back out of it though. Doesn't want to make any damage or connection with him there. We're playing the long game in this one. Got 14 laps to go. Jonathan is attacking. Got movement down below. Hill Trainer spun it then. Coming out of turn 1. So Chapman's moved it to 7th here and he's on the back of Ice One. These two had a fantastic battle last week in France. I was part of that battle and I had to let Chapman pass because he was faster than me and I couldn't keep with these two. But they had an epic battle that lasted about 7-8 laps at least, and it ended with Chapman getting Ice One on the last lap. So can he get him again? He's having a look there. It's not close enough right now. So TJ's managed to keep Jonathan not behind for a whole lap. Jonathan there, I've never seen anyone do an overtake at that corner. And Jonathan's up to 2nd with a fantastic overtake there. I'll give him that one. That was a very good overtake. Round the outside of TJ Barnes on the corner just before the end chicane. Now he's 5 seconds behind Rizzy Boy. He's going to have to fight back here to get that back. Oh, there's contact there. And TJ Barnes and Jonathan come together. Jonathan slipped down to 3rd. He's under pressure from Legless. He could slip down to 4th. Oh, there's contact between Legless and Jonathan. Legless has been spun. So Legless then has been spun and he's dropping down. He was running so well. And now he's down to 7th. Looked like a racing incident to me. Jonathan did leave him space. Legless just drifted a bit wider there and just hit the back end of him. And Busy Boy is on a fly. He's 6 seconds to the good now. Jonathan really needs to get past TJ Barnes here. He's starting to hold him up. So JJ's been promoted to 4th. Chartman He's got past Ice One. And can now set his sights on going after Joey. Let's see how that one goes for him. So can Jonathan then get past TJ Barnes on this lap? There he's got DRS. He's using his DRS. Can he get past him? Into turn one. Jonathan's got the inside. He's going to switch back to the outside. There's contact again. Jonathan's managed to get past him there. Do that. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to take care of something. Alright, so Busy Boy's leading them by 8.5 seconds to Jonathan, who's currently in second. Joey's in third. Chapman then's gone up to fourth after TJ Barnes has had to pit here. Ice One's in fifth. TJ then is being held in the pit for his 5-second penalty. Not going to be too impressed about. We are down to 11 drivers then for the last 9 laps of this race. Oh, someone's going backwards then. Who was that? That's Hill Train. Hill Train's had a spin in the Alpine. He's now down in 8th here. Not the best. TJ Barnes has had to pit. He's gone to the soft tyre. He's going to be absolutely flying. He's in ninth though now. So Brizzy Boy's winning. Jonathan Cox in second. Joey is in third. Chapman's in fourth. Iceman's in fifth. Legless in sixth. Team Spud's in seventh. Hilltrain in eighth. TJ Barnes in ninth. But he's all over the back of Hilltrain, and we'll stick with this battle because looking at the field at the moment, everyone is split up here. By the minimum is the smallest gap is about 3.2 seconds. That's Ice One to Legless, and TJ did not hang about there and has got past Hilltrain. The Hilltrain is on 18 lap old mediums and TJ's on 0 lap old soft tyres right now. So here comes TJ. He's absolutely flying and he's already making time up on the guys ahead. And we've got a few guys pitting. That's Ice One and Hilltrain then a pit in and going on to the soft tyre now. For a late charge. Brizzy Boy and Jonathan staying really much the same gap between them, about 8.5 seconds here. Joey's in third, Chapman's in fourth. Can he make any inroads on Joey right now? And to be fair, the field's quite split up here. There's not much going on. We've got 3 guys that have just switched to the softs. And they're going to be hoping that they can catch up to the guys in front. We've still got 8 laps to go, so yeah, I've got enough time to catch up to these guys. We'll see, we've got 7 laps to go. It's about to be, 7 laps to go. I'm going to follow TJ Barnes here. He's currently one of the fastest guys on the track with his brand new set of softs. Let's see what he can do on these softs though. So he's gaining. He's took a second out of Team Spread on that last lap then. So the Alfa Romeos are running 5th and 6th. I don't think TJ Barnes is going to have enough time to get Legless right now, but he will have enough time to catch Team Spreader if he carries on at this rate of knots. So Brizzy Boy is comfortably in the lead right now. Let's just check these penalties if I can. Here I can. So Brizzy Boy has 8 seconds of penalties right now. One of them was caused by an collision with someone with a safety car, I think. Jonathan's got 3, Joey's got 3. That's interesting because Joey is only 3.9 seconds ahead of Chartman, and Chartman does not have any penalties. So if Chartman can take a second out of Joey in these last 5 laps, then he will steal a podium right now. And as I say that, I think John has upped his pace because he's already took 4 tenths out of Joey there for that last sector of the track. So Chartman then is going to be on a late charge right now. Oh, who's that? Oh, and he doesn't need to be on a late charge because Joey has spun it out of turn 2. So Chartman can back off a little bit now. He can play it a bit more safe now. He's in 3rd. And he should be comfortable in that 3rd place now. I can't see him catching the front 2. 13 seconds behind them, and he's going to be pretty safe to Joey now because Joey is 4 seconds behind Chartman, so they've literally swapped over but let Joey have the 3-second penalty, so really he's about 7 seconds behind Chartman. Chartman then just keep it clean for these last 4 laps. After this lap he'll be quite happily coming home in 3rd place there. I don't think he would have thought he would have got that position. He did start in 9th. He's got himself to 3rd yet. Quite good. We have had a few of the front runners retire though. Cass and Adad retired in the first 3 laps. That's not their best starts to a race. Said Deban says Swindler also qualified ahead of most of these guys in 4th and 5th, and they are out as well. Oh wait, Said Deban got 2nd nearly. He lost some of the quick guys in this race, and that left us with Busy Boy and Jonathan. Now I think Jonathan may have been in with a shot of winning this race if he didn't get that drive-through penalty.